Hello everyone, let's look at the new features and changes that Microsoft is rolling out on Windows 11 build 26220.7051 for version 25H2. These changes also apply to Windows 11 build 26120.7051 for version 24H2. Remember that Microsoft rolls out improvements gradually and it can take some time until they reach everyone. Okay, first, in this release, Windows 11 introduces a new Ask Copilot experience, as you can see it right here on the desktop, on the taskbar, that basically replaces the Windows search box with Copilot. And when you click on it, we get this interface that allows you to use AI to search for files, settings, and apps. And you can even ask virtually anything because the AI will be able to provide an answer as well, all using natural language. So here, if you type anything, let's say if I wanted to change the brightness of the screen, I can just type brightness, and this is how the experience will appear when you type a query. And then from here, we can just click on the result, and that will take you to the settings app where you can change the brightness setting in this case. Now, let's say if you want to search for something different, like a file, let's look for windows.txt, and that will also do a search for files on your computer. You can also see that we get this option right here, and basically that will switch to the traditional Windows search experience on Windows 11. Now, from here, we can also access Copilot Vision, which allows Copilot to see what you're seeing on the screen to get additional help. Now, for the next part, I'm just going to mute the microphone and I'm going to try to show you a little bit how Copilot Vision works. And the reason why I'm going to mute the microphone is that Copilot is going to be hearing what I'm saying. So the AI is not going to understand that I'm actually talking and not giving any instructions. And similarly, you can also use this option to talk to Copilot instead of using text prompts. Now, another important thing to note is that the Ask Copilot experience in the taskbar is an opt-in feature, meaning that, at least for now, Microsoft is not going to make this as a default option for Windows search. So basically, you have to turn on this manually, and you can do that from the Settings app by going to Personalization and then going to the taskbar page. And then in here, you're going to find a new Ask Copilot toggle switch that you need to enable manually. So if we turn that off, you can see that the Windows search box has been updated, and now we can start doing normal search as always. Microsoft is also expanding the Xbox Full Experience feature to more handheld devices. Initially, the feature was only available for the new Xbox Ally X and the extender Xbox Ally gaming PCs, but now other handheld devices will be able to access the experience. So basically, if you have a handheld device that meets the requirements, then when you go to the Settings app, more specifically to the gaming section, you're going to see a new full screen experience page. And from here, you can select the Xbox option. And then we only need to turn on these options in order to enable the experience. So from here, we just need to restart the computer, and then the device should be able to enter into this full screen experience. And there you go. After we restart the computer, we enter into the Xbox mode experience, which is basically the Xbox app in full screen mode. That gives you a more console-like experience when using your PC for gaming. Now, it's important to note that this experience is optimized for using an Xbox controller, so it's a little more difficult to navigate using the keyboard and mouse. However, I can use the Windows Tab keyboard shortcut to open the new Task View experience, where you can switch between the open applications and you can even switch to the desktop. So I'm just going to open the gaming page one more time, and then from here, I'm just going to turn this off. And there you go. That is just a quick look at the Xbox Full Experience on Windows 11 build 26220.7051. And finally, as part of the new features available on this release, Microsoft is also introducing a new shared audio feature, which allows you to share audio from your computer via Bluetooth Low Energy Audio Broadcast technology with another person. So to get started, you will need to access the quick settings menu, and then I don't have it right here on my computer, but then you will find a share audio page, and from there you can select the outputs that you want to share the audio from your computer. And as far as I understand it, you can share audio on up to 2 devices. Finally, Microsoft is also expanding the capabilities of the Prism emulator to support more features, enabling more compatibility with x64 apps on ARM-based devices, such as Copilot Plus PCs. This enhancement applies automatically to all x64 apps under emulation. However, for x86 apps, support can be enabled manually through the Properties menu for that particular app under the emulation settings. And that's it. Those were pretty much all the biggest features that you're going to find on Windows 11 build 26220.7071 and 426.120.7051 for version 25H2 and 24H2. Now, as per usual, the company is also rolling out some fixes and changes, and you can always check the link in the description to find a link to get all the details about this preview. And that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think about these changes. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.